Hey guys, how you doing? I've been doing JimJones readings tonight, trying to get in contact with some of the people that passed. Anyway, it's just really making me sad right now, and which I was fine earlier. I don't know. It's really draining the energy out of me and making me extremely sad. I'm gonna ask about Tim and Mike Carter, and then Mike Prost, and I'm gonna sage because I don't know, just feel icky right now. Oops. So this is Palo Santo stick, a Palo Santo stick. Um, I did several readings tonight. Uh, Anyway, I ask that God place his protection around me, that Jesus place his protection around me. I ask that the archangels come forward and please place their light around me. I ask for your protection. I ask that my spirit guides come forward and help the spirits that I'm calling upon to answer me. I ask my spirit guides to come forward and answer the questions that I'm going to ask right now. Precise, please, the truth, and not what I want to hear, what the people want to hear, but the truth. I ask for that, please. So I'm going to ask about three men that left, and you can go on and research their videos. There's several interviews with these guys. Two of them are brothers, Mike and Tim Carter. Okay, they were at Jonestown when everybody was killed. Um, and Mike Prost, and from what I understand about Mike Prost, he was like a reporter or journalist in California, I think, or in America. And then he joined the temple, and then he became the reporter and journalist for People's Temple, I guess. I'm sorry, this is such a. You know what? I just started holding this, and this stone I traded out for this one, and my just everything went. So I'm gonna put this back where it was on Jesus. There's one here. I changed out from this one, and then everything went like really bad, hazy, bad. So this stone I'm gonna put back on Jesus, right there, and I'm gonna continue with this one. Anyway, I'm gonna ask about those guys because according to their interview, and if you go in and watch it, it's kind of it's really an unbelievable story. Everything's alleged, everything's for entertainment only. So I guess some lady stopped them while everybody went to the pavilion and asked Tim, he's the oldest, to get his brother, Mike, and then there's another guy, Mike Prost, who's the journalist. And then all three of those men were supposed to take this suitcase full of money, which it was $500,000, okay, to the Russian embassy. That's their story. And they were given handguns and were told to kill themselves if they were caught or anybody stopped them. Now, when they were caught or the police found them in the jungle because they left in the jungle, that's their story. They were asked to not be put with the rest of the survivors or the rest of the people in Georgetown because, you know, there were people that stayed in Georgetown, a house there, a facility that were uh, in the People's Temple. So they had people in Guyana, well, they were all in Guyana, but they had people in Jonestown in the jungle. Then they had people in I think it's the capital of, oh, hold on, I think no, okay. It's weird, Mike. The color of my thing just changed. It's like the light stopped or something. I don't know. Anyway, and then in Georgetown, they also had people there in a facility who like brought in all the food and things like that. When they were caught and they were taken, they asked to not be put with the other people of the temple, and they did put them with everybody, and I guess everybody surrounded them and were angry at them or afraid of them. I can't remember if they were angry at them or afraid of them because they said they were part of Jim Jones security, the guys who had the guns in Jonestown in the jungle. So I'm gonna ask about all that. So I know that's confusing. It's probably confusing. You'd have to go on and watch their yes, it's confusing. I know. Okay, thank you. Please go go on and watch their video and their um interviews. Because they're strange. I mean, the young kid, Mike Carter, he's even kind of laughing in part of it. So it's weird because supposedly he was married, had a wife and a baby there. They were killed with cyanide. Or Tim Carter, his wife and baby were killed with cyanide. Um, so it's just a strange interview. Okay, so I asked my spirit guides to come forward, please, and answer these questions for us tonight. I ask for the please for the precise and honest answers, not what I want to hear or others want to hear, but we need the precise and honest answers to these questions, please. Now, I think Tim, I guess Mike Carter doesn't really do anything with it. Tim Carter, he does like, what do they call him? He does speak, goes and speaks at places about quotes. But still, watch their videos. They're odd. Their interviews, I mean. I'm getting all confused tonight. These are getting confusing. Okay, so do you know who Tim and Mike Carter are? Yes. Okay, thank you. Are they brothers? Thank you. And then do you know who Mike Prost is? Oh, I don't want these people. I don't want you coming through, Mike. Please don't come through. I don't want to talk to you. Do you know who Mike Prost is? Yes. So I have Mike Prost who's coming, like he's showing up right over here. Okay, and so I'm gonna talk to Mike Prost right now because he's I don't some spirits won't leave unless they talk to you. And he's being pretty persistent, um, that he wants to talk. Mike, okay, is this Mike Prost then that has just shown up that I see? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome, Mike. Welcome. I just don't like some, when I'm doing readings or doing this, sometimes people show up, but I have to, in my mind, I tell them to leave, or in my reading, sometimes I tell them to leave because I'm not doing readings on them specifically, but I kind of am on this guy. So, and he wants to make it very adamant that he was brainwashed. Um, okay, so are you telling me that you were brainwashed? Yes. Okay. Thank you. And that's a big swing. Okay, thank you, Mike. I'm sorry if I'm not really enthusiastic about this, but um I don't know. Some things just feels just it's just not. Anyway, okay, so you were brainwashed by Jim Jones. So I'm hearing him say, so I thought he was a phony at first. When he first met him, he thought he was a phony at first. Is that what you're saying to me? Or you tell me you thought Jim Jones was a phony at first? All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, and then now he's telling me, but then he grows on you. The more he was around, this is what he's telling me. And everything, I don't remember if I said this or not. I think I did at the beginning. Everything's alleged entertainment only. He's saying the more he was around him. Oh, wait a second. What? He's saying, okay, so here's what I heard that he was sent over to do a story on the People's Temple. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, so he was sent over to do a story on the People's Temple from his job. Okay, thank you. And he thought he was a phony. He was like, "Oh, this was just such bullshit," and it was so fake, and it was just such. He was such a phony, so he didn't think anything of it. Okay, but the more he was around him, so then he went back. So then I see like he goes back. He goes back to the People's Temple, and the more he's around him, Oh, then I hear I was manipulated. That's what he's saying. Mike Prokes is saying I was manipulated. Are you telling me you were manipulated by Jim Jones? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mike. That's a big yes. I think a lot of people are manipulated by him. And then I hear him saying he had the what is it? Gift of what is it? The gift of gab? Oh, he's shaking his head yes to me. Yes, the gift of gab. He just he knew what to say. Oh, gross. I don't even want to see that. Okay, so I'm asking Jim Jones. I don't really want to see his visions. Don't show me you and him talking, please, because please do not show me you and Jim Jones talking because I don't want to see Jim Jones. I want him to stay as he is, chained up on a cross. That's what I see. I've seen my other videos that I see. Yes, he is chained up on a cross, correct? Yes. Please stop. Thank you. Um So then he started pulling you in and he had the gift of gab and is what he's saying. Gift of gab. I don't know. That doesn't even make sense, right? The gift of gab. Um yes it he's saying yes it does make sense. It's okay. I'm sorry for laughing, but it's funny because it's like right away, yes it does make sense, he's telling me. Prost is saying oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oops. Please stop it. Stop, Mike. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So that's how that happened. So why did you kill yourself? What is what was the reasoning for Hmm. Okay, so he's saying okay, so if you guys don't know Mike's story, I don't know if I even said at the beginning. I'm getting so confused on how many of these guys I'm talking to tonight. He did a brief conference with reporters and that. Then he actually got up, went into the other room, pulled out a gun, and shot himself in the head. So what he told me when I said, "Why did you kill yourself?" He said because that he didn't. He's a reporter, a journalist. He didn't do his job. He was supposed to. Oh, this is weird. He's like showing me that he's lost in he's showing me, okay, so he got lost in all the crap, the bullshit, manipulation, and he's showing me like his body stuck in like put that down for now. But his body is stuck in he's trying to maneuver through like all these thorns, this thorny like bush, and he's getting stuck. So he's showing me like that is is what he's showing me his body is stuck in when he was around Jim Jones, when things started going really bad. Um, so he killed himself because he was supposed to be a journalist. He was supposed to tell the truth, and he got sucked into all of this, and he got stuck. And you said though that you still believed in his vision because was it because he's telling me I said that because I was brainwashed. I was still brainwashed. I was until he died. So he's saying until he died. Okay, so you're still brainwashed when you did the last interview with the reporters and everybody. Yes. Okay, thank you. And then when you passed is when he's saying then he had his awakening and he saw the truth. That's what he's saying. I just say what they say. So if none of it makes sense or if it's kind of weird, that's just because I say what they say. So he passed. He had the awakening, and he saw the truth. Oh, he had no other way out. He couldn't. He's saying I had it's because of him killing himself. He was a journalist. He was supposed to report the truth. He had no other way out. He felt like he had no other way out. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like I had no other way out. Is that what you're telling me, Mike? Okay, thank you. Did you see people dead? Is that because I'm kind of seeing, I don't know, from what their story is, only Tim Carter, the oldest Carter brother, is the one who went up to the pavilion. Did you know it was going to happen? Because I'm hearing he knew it was going to happen, that Mike Prokes knew it was going to happen. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for answering the questions. Yeah, I just heard now and I did nothing to stop it. I did nothing. He keeps saying I did nothing to stop it. All right, so okay, I'm gonna have to stop with him because I don't want to see it, so I don't want to see stuff. Thank you, Mike, for coming through. Um, Darn it, I didn't want to do this on Mike Prost. Now I'm gonna have to do another one. Okay, so let's get back to who we were doing this with. I want to ask about the Carter brothers and Mike Prost. Was that story that they said, I need my spirit guides to please come forth? Gosh dang, I'm actually face protection on me again because, oh my gosh, these guys. Oops, dang it. So this is holy water. I do get it from the Catholic Church. I've said that before. I go to the Catholic Church and I get holy water. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I ask for your protection to be placed around me. Ooh, I'm getting kind of dizzy. I did not want to talk to him. Thank you for coming by, though, Mike. Thank you. We're blessed for any of them that come by and talk to us. We're blessed with that. I appreciate your story. I appreciate you telling us what happened. Um, so anyway, I had a sage of them, but anyway, I'll ask him if he's at peace real quick, and then let's close this session with him. Mike, are you at peace now? I heard him say very much. He said very much so. Very. Whew, can't talk. Yes. Well, good. We're happy that you're at peace now. Um, we're so happy that you're at peace now, and I thank you for coming by because we do want to hear everybody's story. Anybody who wants to come by, we want to hear your story. So we're blessed and happy that you came by. Um, and now I'm going to ask. I'm going to go back to this story that Mike. I know this is getting confusing, you guys. It's confusing for me. Oops. Mike and Tim Carter and Mike Prokes um, were interviewed at the same time. And I think the Carter brothers were interviewed as well, separate. But was the story you guys told, was it the truth? Okay, thank you. I think Tim and Mike are still alive. Or Tim and Mike Carter still alive. Yes. Okay, thank you. Um, we know Mike Prost is dead. He's killed himself, correct? Thank you. So I heard part of the story because I asked, thank you so much. All right. So, and I don't even know if he's going to leave while I'm doing this, but I just see him here and he's like looking in, like listening and okay. And I guess that's fine. I mean, it is part of his story. So I heard that it's only partially true. Is that true? Is the story that Tim and Mike Carter said, is that partially true? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Did Tim Carter see his wife and his baby dying? His baby was already dead, correct? And again, everything's alleged entertainment only. I don't know how many times I'm saying that on this issue. Yes. Thank you. Was his wife dying at the time when he walked up to her? Was Tim Carter's wife dying at the time he walked up to her? I can see her holding their baby, and I can see her actually looking up at him with her eyes. Oh, I can see tears in her eyes. Oh gosh, I don't even want to see that. I don't want to see that kind of stuff. I know he said he went up and told her he was sorry. Um, oh my gosh. And then I'm getting confirmation from Mike Prokes and he's saying yes. Were you free to leave? Okay, here's what I want to ask. I'm sorry, this is getting so confusing for me. Where was Mike and Tim Carter part of Jim Jones' inner circle and his security, the men with the guns? Was Mike and Tim Carter, the brothers, were they part of Jim Jones' inner circle and the guys, the security with the guns? Okay. I think they deny that, but I think the people in George, ooh, that's a big yes. Thank you. Okay. So Mike is sitting here telling me Mike Prost is on the side here telling me, but he didn't have guns. He wasn't part of security. So let's just confirm. So Mike Prost, I'm asking you because you won't leave. And that's fine that you stay. Um, you were not part of security then. Is that correct? You were not. Okay, thank you. Because that's what he's telling me. He's like, he's doing this to me. Oh yeah, well, I'm not. I'm not part of security. Not me. That's what he's telling me. Okay. And what's weird is that if you guys watch their video, the youngest brother, Mike, he even laughs at some of the stuff. He's like, well, you got to remember, we were brainwashed. Well, and he starts like laughing and stuff. It's kind of strange. Boy, I really need protection around me because I just see, I don't know. This is a tiger's eye. It's for protection. My son gave it to me tonight to have. Um, okay. So their story on they were told to take this suitcase, the Carter brothers and you, Mike Prost, to take the suitcase and send it to the Russian embassy. Is that true? It was $500,000. Is that the truth? Were you told to take that suitcase of $500,000 to the Russian embassy? Hmm. So that just seems like a weird story to me. Okay, thank you. Yes, that's a big swing. So, all right, thank you. Did you know that there was money in the suitcase? Mike, if you're, well, you are here. So, did you know there was money in the suitcase? Did you know that? Nobody can hurt you now, so you can answer these questions. Nobody can hurt you. So, I'm going to ask again, and did you know that there was money in that suitcase they gave you? Okay, thank you. It's almost like I don't know if he doesn't want to mess things up for, oh, he's shaking his head, yes. He doesn't want to mess things up for Tim and Mike, because they're still alive. Um, so were you guys going to go back and get some of that money? Is that why you guys threw it in the jungle? I know your story is that you threw the suitcase was heavy, so you started throwing part of the money in the jungle. Were you guys going to go back and get that for yourselves? That's what I figured. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna stop. It's been I had to do these readings because, so I have to say this. If you go in and you watch some of these videos, I'm going to give you this one. So there's a gal who does a podcast, and I don't know if she's on YouTube. Her name is Leslie Wagner Wilson, and she does Black Jonestown. Now, I didn't know, and it's that almost everybody was black that that was in Jonestown or the People's Temple. I didn't know that. I'm finding out that now that I'm watching these videos. Anyway, this gal does Black Jonestown, If you guys go on her episode 3 with Janet Schuler, she's a survivor, Janet Schuler. She was in the People's Temple. Go watch that video. Her and her husband left with their kids before they were sent to Guyana. Thank God. They wanted out of the church or whatever you call that, the cult. I'm not going to call it a church. It's not, that's just, I don't know. I don't find that place like a church. They wanted out of the cult and they left with their kids, like sneaked out. And I think everybody was out on tour or something. Anyway, I don't want to put anything, words into, I don't want to say the wrong story. Anyway, Black Jonestown, episode 3 with Janet Schuler. You, there's also, I think on there, she mentions this Peter Witherspoon who was beaten with a hose. Okay, let me say that. Now, it's confusing, but if you go on to and watch the Clay Kane show, and I don't know what episode his is, but he has this is Mr. Noel, and then he calls him Herbert, and then he also has Yolanda Williams and Leslie Wagner Williams, or Wilson, I'm sorry, excuse me, Leslie, forgive me. Leslie Wagner Wilson, they're all survivors. And you watch that episode, you will hear when I'm going to call him Newell, or Herbert, is talking about, is talking on that episode. At 2021, you can hear a guy say hosed. You can hear him. And now I did a reading tonight confirming it. It's Peter Witherspoon, and he was beaten with a hose. And then that's on another episode. So I do believe that Leslie Wagner Wilson has some type of a psychic or spiritual way with her that it seems like a lot of the videos she's on and she talks on, or she's talking about her being a survivor, spirits come through and you can hear them talking. I do believe in one that JimJones is trying to come through because you can hear a man like preaching in the back, but you can't understand what he's saying. So anyway, she's really good to watch. I'm going to do a shout out to Leslie Wagner Wilson. She does a podcast and she is on YouTube. And then again, shout out to the Clay Kane Show. And it's called the Black Jonestown. And it's interesting because, like I said, I didn't know most of the people there were black. Anyway, we'll see you guys. I'm done for the night. I don't think I'm going to do any more of these. I just had to do those ones. Unless something comes up and I hear another spirit wanting to talk, then, or Jonestown survivor come through, then I'll do a reading on it. Anyway, it's very draining on me and it's made me very sad. So anyway, peace and love. Hope you guys have a great night.